Hey guys, Bolt back again. We're returning with some Prisoner of Azkaban for the GameCube. Alright, so I do have Hogwarts Legacy ready for the background. Um, I'm going to try to avoid a lot more of the well-known stuff in case of any copyright issue. I haven't ran into any, but let's not give them any reason. Um, and let's try. I'm not trying to do exactly. I'm gonna go say 45. 45 should be good enough for me. So one thing I will say about this game versus Hogwarts Legacy is it's at least a lot more simple. Like I understand Hogwarts is supposed to be this gigantic building for so many students and stuff, but it's so confusing. Um, but here it's kind of like the wine. It's got it's the charm, but it's still simple. I miss these games where it's just like I don't have to look at the map every 2 seconds. I kind of understand where I'm going, even though I'm kind of still new and barely play this. Um, what the heck? Yeah, okay. Um, I mean, one thing I will say that I like about Hogwarts Legacy is the story of like the movies doesn't hinder the gameplay as unlike this, because like you're. I mean, I did miss a big thing about it is Hogwarts doesn't actually. Um, Hogwarts Legacy doesn't really explore much of the classes. It's more of the world that's around Hogwarts, and like all the people. And I think Hogsmeade is way more bigger of a location than that of Hogwarts itself. I think you only attend a few handful of classes versus an entire year's worth that you're apparently supposed to be attending. You know, um, not to mention you learn so you either learn so few spells or um, you know them very quickly, which I feel like I think Hogwarts. Oh, I mean the Harry Potter movies makes it sound like you're supposed to do something. Um, oh, what am I supposed? What's to be done here? Okay. Oh. Um. Oh, so you needed to do two. Okay. Um. But yeah, I think like I love Harry Potter because it locks in most of Hogwarts versus Hogwarts Legacy where it explores the world. It does give Hogwarts the personality it deserves, but because you're not aside from collectibles, you're not worried about what's in Hogwarts. Most of my time was exploring all the lands surrounding it. So, and then I think another big thing that I think, I mean, if unless it's like a lot of book stuff, I feel like Hogwarts Legacy misses out on a lot of legendary names and characters because the movies have some of these strongest and most notable characters in all of Wizard history, just because a lot of the names are either the teachers or other things. I mean, a thing that what was it? Not Half Blood Prince. Goblet of Fire. Goblet of Fire introduces the ecosystem that is the multiple different regions that could host wizards, but we only see like the British um, side of wizard. Which I mean, I guess yes, this is like the most notable part. Um, oh, oh, cool. Yeah, no. We're not worrying about 100%ing this game. I've already messed up on wizard cards and stuff. Um, but like with what is it called? Okay, so you can also do the cup at the end of it. Okay. You're introduced to so many other like people coming around the world, like I can't remember which country the one flying teacher's from. I know she's of Asian culture. I'm pretty sure, and then um, I think I'm gonna not target, but one of the side quests. Uh, I'm trying to remember her name because it's been a few weeks now, but um, the one who like wants to shut down the crooked underness, not the one who goes over the animals, but the one who can like change into a gazelle and whatnot. Um, man, why am I like dropping her name right now? Hmm. Rescue Neville from a ghoul in the fifth floor. Okay. Um, but like they introduce other nationalities and stuff. I mean, it does suck that we don't get to go see them. Because it would be nice to have a. I've not seen the Beast and Where to Find Them. That could possibly be one of my main issues. Because they might have stuff. I know they have a young Dumbledore, but and yeah, I'm just thinking as the greater world away from the Hogwarts British area. But all right, let's get back into it. Really? Oh, I thought he was. This one isn't very... It just says rescue. I don't like the fact that it doesn't really have a... And it still attacks Neville. Okay. Okay, so it's... I don't think it said anything. I think it just zoomed in on its face. It's not really giving me any instruction here.
Premium cuts of meat.
Oh, I just forgot, yeah. Not looking for ads here, pal. That's cool. Yeah, EA. Potions class. How am I only an hour into this? This game moves so slow. What, did they cut a bunch of stuff? Because it was... Oh, punched my mic. Gotta love it when your Wi-Fi decides not to even load a simple page on YouTube. Yeah, how is this my third game? I mean, I guess the boss from last video took me a minute. And I was only kind of getting used to... So all in all, I only played for about an hour and a half. Okay, so with mistakes, that's understandable. But what's making this level tick? I don't understand. Because I kind of zoomed on my way up here. Because I'm starting to double the time that this game cost. Okay, the instruments. Because I'm already starting to feel the, you know, not much is here. So I see the throw. We've seen the throw. I've tried to interrupt the throw. Yeah, I mean, I guess guess that's the way they do like alternating characters and stuff. It is a little weird. Like apparently like Ron has visions and stuff. That's the weirdest part of the gameplay. Um right? Oh, yeah, how do you trigger his visions? That is the worst part of this gameplay is that just Ron is generally just so hard to play as because he's got such a weird ability. And I think I've hit everything. Wait, what? What did they... I, yeah. I mean, I'm happy that you can change into characters and not just play as Harry. Um, but realistically, this is just so painful. Oh, and then you hit me with a bunch of stuff I'm about to die to. Where I have like nowhere to run or anything. That's great. Yeah, this is just... I like how they portray this game, but I also absolutely hate the game because it's doing too much for such a simple game. Not to mention that forced me into a small area with a bunch of enemies that has very bad attack and defense system. So, um, oh, is this a new spell? What? Oh, is that another ghoul? What? So you introduce a new spell and you just say, here you go? Again, too many enemies. Not a lot of explanations. New spell does nothing, apparently. No, they're still attacking me. So yeah, I horrible. Like this right here is not a game. This is trial and error to explain something the player doesn't know, because there was not even text saying this is what this spell does, even though it's a fucking book. And hey, here's a brand new enemy. Hope you fucking know how to do shit. Because none of this stuff happens in Legacy. But I guess this is all book stuff. I love how I burn most of my time dealing with shit like this where I can't understand it. Like, a lot of the people you'll see do it with 3 hours. Wait, I don't... So I'm guessing I'm supposed to bring... One lightning charm conjures a focusing theme from the end of the... Okay. So it's just a describing... Yeah, that doesn't explain shit. Apparently, you're supposed to give them physical being to be attacked. Is what I'm getting from this. But the issue is there's so much fucking enemies that by the time one of them gets revealed... It's fucking useless. Like, this game's combat system is just so shit. I don't understand what they were thinking here. It's not even working now. And it's an overwhelming, yeah. Dodge doesn't matter, by the way, because there's just too many enemies. Not to mention, you can't do anything when you're constantly dodging. And the fact that you have to target an enemy to do shit. I might quit this game. Because this is a waste of my time. Like, Yeah, and that long beam didn't do anything. Is this an actual thing? Because I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so people like this game because it was, um, because it did the game and did some things. I don't understand why the hell it's like not telling me. Yeah, I. This game is so confusing. I don't know. It. But that didn't kill him. Fuck you. I'll die a million times before I kill one of these fuckers. Like, what were they expecting of this game? I mean, this time they're not hailing while I'm spellcasting. But yeah, this is. I'm gonna need to like explain. Okay, now he's gonna, yep, start fighting back. What? Oh no, there's more. Even though you had way too many for this section already. Yay, interrupting my spell casting when I can't fucking do anything but spell cast. I'm trying to choose my target, but it's not being nice. Yep. I don't know what they expect of a normal player. I mean, this is like classic, so I don't think they were thinking back then how playable a kid, like, because this is technically something you would want a kid to pick up. But, like, it doesn't explain itself in any manner. Okay, so weirdly enough, that time I got rid of multiple. I don't understand what their expectations are here. Like, am I supposed to like fully bring them to light? I don't understand what the gameplay is here. Cause I blitz them full of light and then they go back into invisibility. Wait, did I die and they had to reset the point? That's not good. So by chance, I might be able to get rid of, a decent amount of them. Wait, what? Am I to be like on their ass to make this spell work? Like, I don't know what they want from me. Like, it takes seconds for them to go back into invisibility, but I can't even get a attack in. Yeah. 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 I may not continue this because if this is how it normally treats their players, I don't know. The fact that I've died a million times, but it's not explaining itself, I'm constantly having to do way more, and it changes up how many attacks it takes to do one of these. It doesn't have consistency. And like, it makes no sense how it works because it takes me forever to show them, but it takes them seconds to go back into normal. Okay, finally. And then sometimes it doesn't even lock on. Yeah, this game is shite, my dude. I mean, I guess. Oh, wow. So you explain how the puzzle's gonna work, but you won't explain to me how the fucking, combat's gonna be? That's weird. Alright, well, at least that section's done. If they continue doing that, this is strike 1 of 3. Because I don't really want to go moving on to other games yet. I'll call this strike 1. But I do got to get going. Getting stuff ready for work and whatnot. A chocolate frog. Yeah, I really don't know what they were thinking with this game. Because it just really makes no sense. Okay, there we go. But I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm sorry this one was mostly a nothing burger, but the fact that I'm in confusion at most points of this game, if I'm not casting Flipendo or the defense spell, most of these other things they want me to do, ridiculous. Some puzzles are easy if they're basic concepts like moving around and all that, but they made way too complex of a game and too unwritten of a game that I would never have given this to a kid. Just because they would get frustrated way worse than I am. I'm over here trying to stay calm as possible. They'd be screaming, breaking stuff. But all right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.